When you think of love, do you picture a feeling or a direction?
It's a question that really invites us to slow down, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it centers on one specific text.
That's right. 2 John chapter 1, verse 6.
Okay. Before we dig in, maybe you could just read the verse for us.
Of course. It says, "And this is love, that we walk according to his commandments.
Hmm.
This is the commandment, just as you have heard from the beginning, so that you should walk in it."
There's, a surprising amount of history packed into just that one sentence.
There really is.
This was written by the Apostle John right near the end of the first century. And he's writing to a church he calls the elect lady and her children.
Which is a beautiful metaphor. But the situation itself wasn't so peaceful.
No.
That community was dealing with some false teachings that were really distorting the truth. So John's mission here was very specific. He wanted to keep them grounded, not just in right belief, but, in right living.
And that really brings us to the core imagery of the text, doesn't it? It says, "This is love that we walk." Let's talk about that word, walk.
It's so significant. In the original Greek, the word is peripete.
Peripateo.
Okay. And it doesn't just mean to move from one place to another. It means to conduct one's life. It suggests a steady pattern, day by day.
That's such a helpful distinction. We tend to think about our lives in terms of these big, isolated moments.
Right, the big decisions.
But this word suggests it's more about a continuous movement.
Yeah.
A direction.
Exactly. It's a trajectory, not a single event. And that leads right into the second key word here, which is love.
And this is where the contrast with our culture gets really sharp, isn't it?
It is.
The text uses the word agape, and today when we say love, we usually mean a feeling, an emotion that kind of rises and falls.
But that's not what agape is here. It's defined as covenant loyalty. It's a faithful commitment that's shaped by God's will.
So John is almost flipping the script on us.
In a way, yes.
Culture sees love as a feeling that justifies what we do, but here, love is something steadier. It's found in faithfulness.
Precisely. For John, love and obedience aren't opposites. They're two sides of the same coin. They belong together.
So love isn't something we just define for ourselves based on how we feel.
No. It's shaped by what was taught from the beginning.
It really reframes the whole idea. So walking in love becomes about aligning your daily life with what you know is true.
And that is the so what of this whole passage. It really comes down to a quiet consistency.
Yeah.
It's about integrity in those small, ordinary moments. Faithfulness when no one is watching.
It shifts the focus from the intensity of a feeling to the consistency of a path.
It does. It asks us to look at the long-term direction of our lives, not just the snapshot of our emotions.
Which brings us all the way back to where we started. If love is revealed in the way you walk, what direction is your life consistently moving toward?